It was absolutely cutting yourself into 4 sections, you know. I thought, there's no way that I would ever be able to learn drums, you know, because it was too complicated. And it was like having a sort of a double split personality. We started up quick step, a couple of waltzes, and it just, the sticks came to hand and the coordination came to hand. And by the time the evening had finished, I was quite enjoying myself, you know. I thought, I don't want to play guitar anymore. I want to be a percussionist. So after that, I used to go all round the jazz clubs in London, and I used to get as strategically placed as I could, as near to the drummer as I could, and I got to know quite a lot of the drummers, the top drummers, you know, in the country. Ronnie Stevenson, Johnny Butts, Phil Seaman. In those days, they were the tops. Ronnie Verrill, and they used to give me all the knowledge they could. I used to watch their different techniques, and I used to bleed a little technique from one, bleed another part of the technique from another one, and then when I used to gig, I could put all these little nuances, all these little systems together to make my own technique, and that is how I progressed. We had a lot of Americans stars that would come over. We used to have Sonny Stitt, Maynard Ferguson. I was one of the first ones to actually go and see Maynard Ferguson Big Band. It's in the 100 Club in Oxford Street, and some of the top English boys. We had a guy, Derek Quinnell. We had Cathy Stobart. She's still playing now. I used to then improve on my technique and go into these more modern, like bebop style and more contemporaneous style. And I ended up, I was going around playing. I was working at the 100 Club, Oxford Street, Flamingo. There was one called the Flamingo. That was in Wardour Street. That was quite a famous one, like Ronnie Scott's, you know. But I only done 1 or 2 in Ronnie Scott's, funnily enough. But it was very interesting scene. My suit was a teddy boy, you know, with a big draped shoulders, and had the Brussels creepers and the tight trousers, you know, with the white socks. I'll cover these white socks up. Now, what I do, I just have my own jazz session, you know. I go upstairs, nobody can hear, friends with the neighbours. They stopped throwing things at me, and I could just wail into the drum kit. You've got to know when to play strong, when to bring out the crescendo, when to play soft, when not to play at all. And there's a lot more to drumming than what a lot of people really think.